So in this video, we're going to use some sequencers to generate an idea. So sometimes when you're struggling to make a bass line or a melody, using the sequencer is a great way to generate ideas. So a lot of the Max for Live devices, they have a randomize feature on it. So you can just click a button and it'll just generate a random pattern. And then yeah, you can get some ideas from that. And then I'll show you how you can use that pattern then for different sounds and synths you want to add to the track. So we just have some drums going, and we have a loop from our After Hours bundle and just a kick drum. So right, so I have the JX3P from Roland here. So we have Sting from Skinner Box. This is the old one, so a lot of people probably have this, so I thought it would be a good one to use. I have some other ones here that I'll play around with in a few, but yeah, let's just turn this on and see what it sounds like. So I actually recorded that pattern because I really liked it, but I'm going to have a flick through. So that's a really good start. Now let's hit it again. Like that. I'm going to record that pattern. So what you do is you pick the channel that you have the sequencer on, then you go MIDI from, pick that channel, and then when you click record there, it'll record in the pattern. Hold on. See? Now you can see exactly what notes are being played, and then if you want to turn it off, then you can drag it over, you can make the notes longer, shorter, you can manipulate it whatever way you want. So sometimes I record a couple of patterns and then I will flick through to see which one is my favourite. So I'll keep playing some more. That's nice as well. So I'm probably going to use that one or this one. Okay, sorry, let me just turn that off. So then you just drag it over and it's going to play exactly what was being played from the sequencer. Get rid of that. I really like that. It's not really a bass sound that we're using here to key, but let me see, where's that filter? Here we go. I'm gonna leave it like that. Now we have something to work off for the tracks. So let's open up a new synth. Let's see. Gonna open up this new one that I've been using, the micro keys, is it? Micro keys, this one. Right, so let's use some of these notes. Right, I need to go up down the octave. I'm gonna get rid of that. Nice. I was going to say that's a good call and response, but it's more of a response than a call. So let's add something into the start. So I'm going to flick around to some of the presets actually. Like that. A little bit of release. Right, now let's crack something else open. So that's a pretty good idea. We have only 4 channels in. Now let's see. Go with a Rob Pappin plugin maybe. Let's go into our house hits from Create Audio. So let's go into Create Audio sample suite. We'll go to house hits. This could potentially work. A little bit more delay. Here we go. Right, so we'll leave that. Maybe like this. It's gone pretty good so far, so let's see, maybe we can add a vocal. We'll go into Create Audio again. Let's go into Retro Vocals.
What's the matter? Didn't I pay you enough?
Why? Why must we not ask questions?
Seems like...
You are my guest, and I am your...
I've heard of that name. I'm just doing what...
Well, once I establish a man drink like...
I'm just doing what any decent
player does, You are the kid. You are...
I'm going now. You are. So you got the low end.
You are.
Right. A little bit of echo on that, I think. So let's go. Crop clip time selection. I'm going to leave that little bit swing on it. I'm going to put an old school echo style on it. So we're going to hit 16th, 3, yeah. Maybe put the drive out down a little bit. Bring the stereo width down. Let's see what this sounds like. I feel like we've somewhere to go to create a full track. So we have a solid bass, synths, pads, vocal. Maybe we could make some variations of the bass, especially before it comes in, so you have something to play with. Let's see. Right, let's have a look here. So yeah, we could play around with that a lot. So maybe before the track comes in, we could remove some of the notes and just keep it nice and simple. So you have it like that. Now, bring the vocal in. Right, we'll leave it there, gang. So that's just a quick way you can generate some ideas if you have beat block or you're just stuck and you can't get out of the loop. Drag on a sequencer, hit generate, record the MIDI pattern, and then just build it from there. So yeah, we'll leave it there, gang. If you want to leave a comment, subscribe, like, that'll really help me grow the channel. And as always, the link is in the description. If you want to get our free sounds, you can grab them there, and we also have some packs for sale.